Gentlemen, are you tired of being single and sleeping alone every night? Well, yes, I have good news for you. You can go and join the vigilante people. Since you cannot sleep, at least, you cannot find love, you can actually catch thief in the night. If you are single and you're actually tired of being very single, have that's good news for you. You can join the vigilante people so that since you cannot get love now and you cannot sleep, you can quickly catch thief. Good morning again. Welcome. Happy new month. Today is the first day of May 2025. Happy new month to you guys. And yes, for people like us, it's safe to say happy Workers' Day. Yes, people like us that hustle now. So every worker out there in Nigeria, the world, anywhere you're watching us from, I want to say big happy Workers' Day to every single one of you. And then WhatsApp loves you guys, Galaxy Television as well. So on behalf of all of us here, I want to say happy new month. Ding, 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 ding. Yes. So I came out this morning. I was like, I think I might be late, even though I knew I was kind of early. I was just like on my toes and all that. And then getting to the bus, and I was like, you just stressed yourself. I was like, everywhere is silent. It feels different from the norm. Did you get? And then they now said to me that, today is public holidays now. Nobody's out. So, that explains it. So yes, I felt some type of way, and I'm really, really happy that some workers will rest today, but not people like us. Radio and television must always go on. So that's the yardstick. That's how we are today. This very beautiful day, 1st of May. You're tuning for the first time. I know a whole lot of you are home, and you're tuning for the first time and you say, what is WhatsApp all about? I tell you, WhatsApp is a show that transcends between fun, entertainment, information, education, vibes, energy, and all-round sweetness and adventure. It's a show that was created basically for the Gen Zs aged between 16 to at least 36, 37. The young days we have now, though, you have every one of them in music, in tech, in all affairs and works of life. Yeah, you have all these people there, and they're doing so much. But this show was created for them now. We've had so many people come from the show. We also do movie reviews on the show. We tell you what movies are out in the cinemas, box office, Hulu, Prime, Netflix, HBO, and BT plus all those very important places. And we give you the plot, the theme, we tell you when these movies are going to be out, and then we give you points from the cast and crew, and then snippets of the movie, and then have you guys watch the movie as well when they come out, because we give rating from 1 to 10. So be on the lookout for one of those days. It rarely happens, but anytime it happens, it's always last. Also, we do celebrity gist, and of course, this is when we go into the lives of celebrities to tell you about what's going on in their personal life. For example, yesterday was Chioma Avril Roland Adeke's birthday. Davido's wife, beautiful wife. All right. Right there in Atlanta, it was celebrated. She was given a huge surprise. You had tears rolling on her face. She was so surprised that Davido would come through for her like that. But what do you expect? It's 0-1. All right. It was Davido for a reason. And she was given a I think a G63, a Brabus. Beautiful, beautiful car. See? David is the man that's intentional. And when you meet someone like that, now, they never come without their flaws. They will always come without their flaws and advantages, but you have best time being around such people. All right, moving on, we do fashion and style. This one will go for events, and then on the red carpet, we tell you who wore what, who styled and what house was available to come to for different artists that on the red carpet, and then we give a rating from 1 to 10. Also, we give you options where you can get this kind of clothes if you want to be part of that as well. And then the icing on the cake is when we do have guests, A-list celebrities coming to the studio to tell you about their life's work journey, and of course, their road to success. And we've had all these people. We've had Grammy Award winners. We've had Guinness World Record holders here. At least 4 of them have been on the show. We've had celebrity artists. We've had fashion designers, celebrity hype men, celebrity artists, musicians, both people and circular, both male and female. And for those of them can't make it to studios from all over the world, Brazil, Spain, Italy, Germany, all right, and the UK, Sierra Leone, Ghana. We've had them with video calling, and then we've been able to reach out to them because we are Galaxy Television. This is who we are, and of course, WhatsApp is live. So we're definitely on the go as well. Head on to your Google Play Store or your iOS store for those who use either Android phones or iPhones and download the Galaxy Television mobile app. So download that as well. It will help you to watch Galaxy Television from the comfort of your private jets, your offshore apartments, your haciendas, your country homes. Those of you, as long as you have access to internet or data, you can definitely do that. Speaking of data, it feels like MTN and someone in MTN is following me to use my data that I bought. You know, when you buy data for at least 9,000 naira over 30 plus gig, and then you use it on your MiFi, but you see that it's not really, it finishes in 10 to 12 days. It's not good. It's not very nice. So you have to buy twice as much. All these people, someone in that network provider, they're using my data and it's not for you guys. Come on, I know you're feeling the same thing I'm feeling, because if not, you guys would have shouted. Nigerians are the most strong people I know, and a little bit of them are cowards, because it's hard that we start to speak up about some of the things that are happening to us. We're spending so much, and then when it comes to houses, bro, have you noticed that to rent the house now is over the moon? Because after you get the normal rent for the house, you see that agency fee, 150,000 in some areas. Agent and agreement, what they call that one? That's another 150,000. That's 300K for the agent. So then you now have this other fee you pay in case something spills in the house, damages, 100K. At the end of the day, for a room and parlor self-contained, you're paying over 1.1 or 1.2 million naira. How many people in Nigeria can afford that, especially coming from the trenches? Let's not get started on the ones on the islands. The ones in Baduri and all of them, there's no single one that's not a thief. And you know the annoying thing, sorry to say this, most of them pride themselves as either pastors or affairs. So when you look at them, we'll give you the best house. If you look at me, I'm a pastor, I'm an affair, I cannot cheat you. Please, why you yourself pay 150K at agency fee? It makes no sense. You guys should talk about this. Lagos State especially, we should be able to come through with this and speak about it, because it is becoming too much. It is becoming too much. They should clip the fingers and the wings of these gents, because those are the people that go to the landlords to tell them, sir, all these people that are like this, you say they could pay like this, they could pay, and the landlords listen to all this shitty talk. So maybe they should scrap the agents, and if you want a house, go to the landlord himself. If an agent takes you there, it shouldn't be more than 50,000. Please, that's not what we're doing, because you see people that are still taking all these houses, and then what is it worth for? You're looking for houses now. You start being shivering and become afraid. It doesn't make sense. Let's live and let's live. Live and let's live, basically. Please, let's change. From the 150K they're collecting, they can collect 50,000. And for damages, they can collect the same 50,000. If the person wants to go for 100K, it's fine, because at the end of the day, when I'm leaving that house, I will collect every ounce of my money. Sure for me die. So that's exactly what it is. Those are some of the things that a whole lot of us are feeling, but it's scared to talk about. But anyway, we're going to go on a quick break. When we come back, I'll be making proper introductions of myself and then my guests. So don't go anywhere. Sit tight and enjoy yourself. All right, let's go on this quick break. Ciao. Galaxy Television, a show that runs Monday through Fridays, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. First, I have to apologize because My guest will be right in the studio. I believe he'll be right here with us. Traffic-ish, But today's public holidays now. You're not supposed, you know, you're not supposed to be in traffic, except you're coming from the island. Then I'd understand. But hey, let's hope he gets here quickly and soon. So you know who I am. Every day I'm on WhatsApp and Galaxy Television, putting smiles on your face. They call me O'Reilly Baby. That's AURALWE. My parents call me Obi McKenna. All right. So that's part of the whole tip. I am Radio Cubana. I am the Vibe Nation. I am the big size teddy bear, and I am the sugar daddy of Lagos. So let's keep it real. Let's keep it okay, original. Let's just simplify everything. I'm always classy and demure, and I'm fresh and fly every single day. Anyway, today I have a couple of gists for you, and we'll be able to thrash this very delicious gist together. But first, as I was saying, please, ladies and gentlemen, we need to talk about the fact that in Nigeria, the prices of houses, I don't even care, put any price on your house, that's your issue. But for rent, it's too exorbitant. All right. We're streaming live also right now on Facebook. So head on to the search space and put at Galaxy Television, click it, and then you see WhatsApp is live. So when you see WhatsApp is live, you can join the program. Also, it's streaming live on YouTube, Galaxy Television Nigeria, on Star Times. And those who have Star Times decoders at the house, it's channel 110. You can get to watch this amazing program and see my big head, right? All right, moving on. Twitter, it's at Galaxy Television. Please head on there and watch exciting programs. We have Women's Corner. We have the Family and Values, the one you just watched. We have The Buzz. We have Hola Hola, Party Time. We have the sports. We have kiddie section. We have Gen Z programs. We have the Yoruba movie session, which is in the morning from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. We also have, and those of you who love fight nights, so we have the EFC too. And those of you who like to watch all those lovely soap operas, we have those as well. And those things are very costly to acquire the rights. Just think you pick them up from somewhere. I know we pay for the rights as well. So these are the extents we do just to put smiles on your faces. And yes, before we do so much, I'm going to take the first celebrity gist we have now whilst we wait for our guest to come through. All right. But first, I did say that the Lagos State government, especially our number one, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, should please look into the rent issue we have in the country, and let's hope that things change. Let's go on this quick break. I feel like my guest is around, and let's take this quick one. 1 minute. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Don't go far. Welcome back. There's an adage that says if you want to go fast, you go alone, but if you want to go far, you go with everyone, and everyone is who we intend to go with on this very beautiful and exciting journey today. Help us welcome to the studios this very beautiful morning. He calls himself Wonder H. How far, my brother? How you doing? It feels like Lagos happened to you today, yeah? Well, yeah, boy, I'm excited and I'm happy that you're right here with us. How are you? Happy New Month to you, by the way. Yes. All right, we'll move on and tell you about who we do have in the studios this very beautiful morning. His name is Richard Uchechukwu, songwriter, radio presenter, host, volunteer, social media manager. Richard Uchechukwu, popularly known as Wonder H, was born on October 1st in Amasiri, Afikpo North, Ebonyi State, Nigeria. He's a creative expert in the music industry and in the world of social media. Moving on, he hails from Ebonyi State, Nigeria, like I earlier said, and completed his primary and secondary education in Lagos State, Nigeria. Then proceeded to School of Broadcasting with Wazobia FM, where he earned a certificate as a trained radio presenter. Uchechukwu began his professional career as a rap artist during his secondary school days as Wonder Boy, but kicked off officially 2019 when he came across Adi Kabata during the video shoot for Olamide's debut single, Any Duro. Now, moving on also, he's the founder of The Brethren, a sandwich delivery agency. He owns a clothing brand named Warehouse and also hosts a rap show called Rep Your Hood, a den for rappers in the grassroots, committed to reshaping rap culture and creating a safe space for all who has a spark for rap. He also has a mentorship program for rappers called the Pen Dragons. Through his agency, Wonder H, single-handedly provides opportunities, helps tutor rap careers in the ethics of rap, and empowers brands to thrive in an ever-evolving creative landscape by introducing them to opportunities and exposures that change their lives forever and also their way of work. With a deep passion for creativity and innovation, Chris continues to push boundaries in the music industry, leaving a lasting impact in the industry while mentoring the next generation of creative talents. He's won numerous awards and competitions, and some of these are leading records for the longest freestyle session by a group that spent from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. the next morning. He won the rap battle at Nuga Games 2022. He beat Olamide Sani, Picasso, and Yemi Blaze in the battle in prestigious University of Lagos, where he has a stronghold since 2019 till date, has never lost any of the battles. He flawlessly won the debut edition of Activated Live, Activated with a K, hosted by legendary photographer Amazing Clef, with celebrities and brands who signed his craft. These and many more are feats of his creative genius, and I'm super sure he has more to come. So yes, I'm here to welcome Wonder H once again to the studio. We'll go straight into talk and getting to know you more because time is fast spent and gone. Wonder H, October 1st baby, Independence baby, if you want to say that. How does that fire show up in your hustle as well?
Practically, makes me want to remember every time that I'm a Nigerian. And no matter where I go, whether in or out of the struggles of the country, I know Nigerians are known to be strong people.
True.
Yeah, so anyway, I find myself like people work really hard and be like, who's Nigerian? Maybe that's why it's fun.
Okay. Good. I love that. Wonder H, speak about some of the known challenges you've had to go through in music, artistry, social media, rap, and then being an all-round artist. A lot of people in Nigeria don't get to talk about it a lot. Sometimes it's a success story. We don't go through and talk about the challenges faced coming through. How did you go through all this unscathed? And it's about talking about your story as well.
Like they used to say, like you said earlier before we started this, you want to go far, go alone. So, you know?
You want to go fast? Go alone.
Yeah, so I actually I've been alone soldier all the way. The only time I ask for help to do something to be done massively. For most of my stuff, I have to do it all by myself. So it's been a personal journey all the while. So yeah, the hustle has been very large, especially having to do with the community where, especially Nigeria, we don't really listen to that. Everybody wants to be commercial aspect of music. Yeah, having to stand strong and no switching. It's been a crazy one, but yeah, the fans still stay.
That's a good one. The fans still stay. Major talk, real talk. That's what we call loyalty. Now you've gone from Wonder Boy to Wonder H. We're very curious to ask what the H stands for. Hero, Hitmaker, Hustler, Headmaster, whatever it is. For you, what would the H stand for?
Okay, so the name switched from Wonder Boy sometime in 2020. I got the name Wonder Boy from my first boss, like you mentioned in my bio, ID Kobasa. And then the name switched from Wonder Boy to Wonder H when we had a controversy over an event. There was an event that I was invited for that going to 50 members. I was probably the smallest kid on the invite. We had the likes of the Lavidi Reminis and all of them. So I was the only one with my name and not my physical name. So the security guys were like, there's another Wonder Boy in Ghana. So there was a whole lot of controversy. It is him, it is not, it is him, it is not. And we even had to do a whole lot of Twitter bans. My fans are some girl guys had to do a whole lot of war on Twitter, like industry nights, intentionally bounced me because I was not excited. Yeah, so we had to do a rebranding. But according to your question, the H is the eighth letter of the alphabet. So I can actually say I am the eighth wonder of the world.
Mm.
No, scientifically they say we have seven. So I came up as the eighth one. But instead of being eight, there is the letter H.
All right. That's a self-explanatory. You had to go through a lot. Now, evolving from boy to H, and going through that phase, how did it make you feel when instead of controversy?
It made me feel some way because as a rapper, yeah, we like chaos and controversy, especially being a hardcore rapper. We like doing stuff. But the fact that it was part of what brought me to stardom, I was always very careful. I'm this artist that I don't want to blow with any controversy. But there are a whole lot of stuff that have happened that if I had it happened, some whole stuff would have happened, like especially breaking out of our SAT space. What happened after the was that I used to be labeled with Olamide and the rest. Who was Kabasa student. Olamide terminated his contract after a whole lot of it and left the Kabasa structure label and stopped as a recording company. Stopped label. So Olamide had a whole lot of pickup guys that were from my zone, like people that were around me and left me behind. So there was controversy of like, okay, Wonder and Olamide has a whole lot of things that they are not talking about. And I knew that if I had come and spoken up, I'm not going to blow as that rapper that I want to be. I want to walk my way to stardom and not blow on somebody's shine because they will see the way I think sorry Olamide and all of that. So that's part of what has kept me under the ground. I don't want to actually talk about some other things because controversy is not my thing. So I have tried game, especially like you said, my layout point. So calm down. Let's just do our thing the way we did. Mention the other opportunities, refer me to people. That's how I've been doing.
Serves you beautifully too. Which brings me to the question, criticisms. Now, as an artist, as a rapper, as a human being, there's no way you've not faced one or two. Especially in your core sense of creativity, either music or rapping or your work of your hands or social media and all that. How do you handle criticisms and do you take them with a pinch of salt or do you go fist first, head first, whichever uppercut, guns blazing, so some people don't know how to take and manage those, but for you, how do you manage criticism?
I've learned to take criticism, like say, with a pinch of salt. The best way I do whenever I get criticized is I run to write, either by recording a song about it. I just go creative about it and talk about it and do that. Talk about it either by making posts. I rant on my feed in a song. So I'm not a violent person. That's why I don't take this whenever there's a criticism. I just either try to work if it's something that could be fixed. I work it out and that's all.
What the genre of music you do basically is rap.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's straight up hip hop, hardcore, Igbo rap, there's this guy called Phenom.
Phenom, yeah.
Do you know the reason why Phenom did not blow? I'm giving you an example, Deep Talk. It's because he neglected and insulted people like Will Bliss.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I know the story.
Yeah.
I'm an OG too, if you want to say that. But some people do not understand the idea of being humble.
Mm-hmm.
As an artist, the idea of being humble should be able to speak for you anywhere you go. What do you think about artists who just feel like they're so big and you really want to listen to anything and nonsense? For you in the world of rap, what does that entail?
It's aside even being in the world of rap, generally that's fine. And the industry is a place where everybody moves together. So if anybody has tried to do it, everybody wants to know it, so it's left to them. Nobody knows. Like, fact that I am a loner doesn't mean that I don't have community of that comes of that what that is what we have to do. For example, the events you talked about where we do 6 to 6 at cyber, were a whole lot of us that came. But I am so that I think that I stand. So yeah, a whole lot of people dropped. So there were a whole lot of people that were like, okay, one that we have to stay happen. 2 years ago I was reached out by MCBD's West Africa cyber. And yeah, I don't have anybody here for referrals. So if I am not somebody that is what's the word? Humble or reachable or relatable, nobody will tell me for projects. I did a shoot with some months ago. It's probably not here yet. It's somebody who has met me somewhere who's like I need to be on her. She prepared me and she didn't say no. So it's actually been working for me. So I don't see any reason why I don't have an action right now.
All right. In your work of, I call it the work of arts, which is rap itself. You battled and beat some of the best from Picasso to Yomi Blaze. What's your secret sauce? What's the secret sauce behind your undefeated streaks? Because it's not one. That's it, 2 or 3. You've never been defeated. What's the secret sauce?
In one word, it's hard work. My definition of hard work is I read a lot. I make use of all my senses. I read, I listen a lot. I watch stuff a lot. I engage in discussions and all of things. I am always everywhere because I want to hear, I want to watch, I want to see stuff by myself. Those stuff, experiences that I have had, either experience directly or through words of mouth, I've been able to shape my poetic strength, and the fact that I am from a hood where, I'm from Bariga, Lagos, and there's a whole lot going on the street of Lagos, and that's experiences that I gathered from my daily living that have shaped me.
All right. You met Adi Kabasa on a video shoot for Olamide's and Eni Duro. Would you say that was your rap baptism moment, or has there been a defining moment for you when it comes to rap?
Rap defining moment. I would say that was my induction. But that officially kicked me into the music because I had to do events from henceforth. I built relationships with everybody around Adi Kabasa, from Kofi, that's a comedian, and a whole lot of other people. So the relationships I built from my meeting Kabasa are still what kept me until I was able to move on my own. So, but my major moment that defined my rap career was that the Pepsi Rap for a Million that was held in the club in Sabo, Lagos, Silver Cafe. I met my mentor physically for the first time, Beto Viper. How we met was one day. The host was supposed to introduce me. He was in the VIP, and there was supposed to be a freestyle session before he comes for his performance. But I came in late, so I was the last person. So while I was performing, he was not introduced. He came out. Yes. He was not like that for any other person. So I felt that way, and that defined me for somebody that I looked up to, that my growth to come out and say that this person is good. It was what defined me, and built this friend, because from henceforth that was when I started doing the I did Hennessy Cyber 2019. I did, like I mentioned, I did MTV West Africa. I think I was in Nigerian there, just for young undercovers. I was reached out to directly by MTV South Africa. I was supervising like a video from the officer and something like that. So the movement from meeting Vector was actually what started my music.
That's a whole lot. Vector the Viper. I hope you get to watch this interview and know that someone puts you at the top of the food chain. They call him your goat. All right. From clothing line, sandwich brand, rap mentorship, and it feels like this is what my question is: are you building an empire or are you starting a movement?
Building an empire, business-wise, starting a movement rap-wise, because I've got to understand, like I said earlier, most of hip-hop heads are switching from doing hardcore to doing commercial, like what Big Brother CDQ does. He's no longer that hardcore rapper that we used to know. He's now doing the whistle kind of thing, just so that he can be banged in the club. But we are not saying it's bad, but we should still have the likes of like, for example, that still stays where he is and does not. So I want to still build an empire of people that, like, even when nobody is doing hip hop, we still have a thing, so that hip hop doesn't go into extinction. Even if Africa, I don't know, but for my country, I would not want hip hop to go into extinction. So I still build a whole lot of people. I have people who still come to my page whenever they want street reading my flight.
All right, now the Gen Zs, the ones who are presently ruling the world, especially in music and Nigeria, they love artists who are real, so they love the realness. What's your advice to creatives who want to pop online but still stay true to their roots? What advice do you give them?
The only advice that I really have to give is keep doing you. Yeah, not saying you shouldn't have mentors, but most of the time, don't let the mentors influence your practice. Make you start saying, like there was a time when I had that myself saying I was sounding like Olamide, and that was because we were always together. So let me say I grew up listening because we were always together. I was for about 6 years because I very much sing when I was in my junior school, my final years when I was about to write my junior exams. So the middle first and two years after. So I was around the we're always together. So that period of me trying to define my class, because the Wonder Boy was just one guy. It was poem. Like just joins lyrics together. But Kabasa was the one that shaped me to the Wonder Boy that I was. And I was different from every other person. Because I was in Bariga, I was not doing band. I was English.
Yeah.
So I had people who still wanted to listen to me because I had intelligent rap. That's what it's called. So I would still say it's keeping yourself not letting what's going on around. Like I said, I did not deviate into commercial because every other person is doing it. I still wanted people to come out and listen to what they said after. I still have one person account. That's
all right. One day, sometime very soon, obviously, you'd have to look back. What moment will make you say, "Yeah, I really did that"? Have you had that moment yet, or are you still looking forward to it?
There's been a whole lot, but the major one is the one you mentioned by which is the Nuga Games. It was important because we had like Nuga is Nigerian University Games. it's a festival of sports. So that year was held in Unilag. So we had rappers from all schools in Nigeria in the University of Leeds. And me winning that competition was a big deal. A bit. All universities in Nigeria had their artists, their rappers. They were informed to bring their best. So the fact that I was able to beat the best rappers of all universities in Nigeria was a top tier. I hope that day. Was so good, even though I still look forward to more stuff.
Now, when it's all said and done, what do you want the world to remember you by? The battles, the bars, the brands, the fame, or the money?
From your option.
It's a whole lot. You gotta think it through.
Now, from your option, I actually would take the bars. I want to be remembered for somebody who checks my listeners when they are close. Yes, I am this person who is holding a very strong school of thought for metaphor and word. The punchlines can make you have two scenarios in your head. And I like that. But practically, me personally, I want to be remembered for anything. So that was why I gave that sound. It was a none of their I want to be remembered for influence. I want Kenny Weezy, I want Kida Cruz, I want J Money to always remember that when I was in my downtime, when the hit was this person that signed. I know a whole lot of people that have not being proud here. I have people that get free studio sessions just because they mentioned me. I know people that got their songs on blogs with half the rate because it came from me. So that's practically what I want to do. I want to be a friend, to be able to make life easy for every other person that comes across. I know people who want to be with this person, and I might tell you, okay, I don't have his number, but I'll call this person. And whatever that person needs will be fixed because I spoke to that person that would have fixed that problem. So I actually want to live life and want to be remembered the times when I came through them.
All right, nice one. As we wrap up the show because time is fast spent, give your fans words of motivation and encouragement.
I can always say, be you, keep going and don't stop. Life is not always easy, but be thankful for the times when the storm goes down, because you're surely that's time too.
All right, nice one. Give us the social media handles and where and how we can download and stream the song.
On Instagram, I am _ same as Twitter. On TikTok, it's King Wonderhit. On my digital platform,
all right. Any shout outs to anyone?
To all of my supportive systems, my parents, the brands behind Warehouse, the supportive systems that have been keeping me in my food, especially when it's going crazy, when I'm about to lose my head. Jenny, Enigma, and every other person that has been a supportive system, the Technical Family, PICC, everybody. I don't want to call names and leave some people behind, but yeah, everybody that has been a supportive system to me, either as a brand or as a person. I love you and I keep you this far in my heart.
Well, thank you so much for pulling through. Galaxy Television and WhatsApp are so honored to have you here. I already am honored to be making this interview with you, and we hope that the next time we speak to you or we call on you, it will be all round good news. I hope that you clinch more awards and then you go on to not just be the best at what you do, to make all the money that comes out of it. Thank you so much for coming through. We're going to a quick break. When we come back, it'll be time to take celebrity gist. Don't go anywhere.